So I moved again, second time this year. Anyway, so I here have my trusty dusty books. Here are the shelves. As you can see, there's other stuff going on here, so we're gonna organize them, and maybe you guys can help me name my plants. So here's the box of stuff, and here is the shelf with some stuff on it. Is it really hot where you guys are right now? Because I'm telling you, it's not. Okay. It's not hot per se, but it's humid and yeah. So something came up, okay? And this is my experience having lived in both the States and France and like knowing the culture and everything. So I realized in the States some, areas are more. So I realized living in the States, some areas are more humid than others, so it's not the same type of heat everywhere. But I need your opinion on this. So I lived, just for the record, in New York City, so it's like pretty humid, okay? Depending on where you are in France, it's more or less humid, but in general, it's somewhat dry heat, right? Not dry, but like regular moist. Ugh, that was such a weird term. Here, what I'm doing right now, because it is really hot, not really, whatever, is that I have my shutters down. This is a very European thing, I think, at least French, I know for sure, where when it's hot outside, you don't necessarily put on the AC, you just like close the blinds or shutters or whatever, and you leave the windows open. So at least 2 windows so that there's a cross breeze, but you close the shutters so that the sunlight doesn't get in, right, and it doesn't heat up the room. And it's always been a really good technique. Like it works. Right now it's working. It's worked since I've lived. Don't think I've ever had an AC in any place I've lived in France. Like we do have fans for when it's really too hot. But for the most part, honestly, just doing the whole window situation works. But in the States, I've never seen anyone do that before. So my question is, depending on where you are, in the States or not even, I'm just curious, what's your situation to deal with hot weather? Like when it's hot in your house or whatever? Just out of curiosity. On a totally different note, all the books I have here, so I didn't know how much space I was going to have, so I didn't bring all my books. They're at my mom's house, all the other ones I have. So what I did, and this is actually might be a fun reading experiment, I guess, is that I only brought books that I have not read yet. Like, I don't have a single book here that I have read. This is 100% a TBR shelf. So I guess it's going to be interesting to see what, first of all, I'm kind of sad to see all the books I have that I haven't read yet. And some of these I've had for years, when you have those books and you're like, man, I got this when I was like a preschooler. Not really. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's do this. Let's talk about this one for a sec. Bret Easton Ellis, Less Than Zero. So years ago, I tried reading this and I ended up DNFing it. Just because I thought it was kind of slow at the time. But I feel like so many people, like, I really want to read American Psycho because it sounds really good, and so many people have said, like, oh, I really love Bret Easton Ellis, blah, blah, blah. People I met in real life. And, I don't know, I kind of want to give it a second chance. Does anyone else give DNFs a second chance, just out of curiosity? situation off camera. I think I like it for now. It might change depending on if this needs more light. I think the plant up there is good, but yeah, so first things first, what do we name her? I don't know. We have this gal over here. I don't know, what should her name be? All my plants are female because girls rule, boys drool. So here's what I did with my books in English. I guess I could do, hold on. Well, there we go. That. Oh, that's kind of nice, I guess. Okay, so we have this tallest to shortest. We love that there's some type of, oh my gosh.
This is a little bit disturbing.
So here are my books in English. I think the oldest one here may be either Eating Animals or Becoming Bulletproof. Like the one I've owned for the longest. Or no, it's Less Than Zero by Bret Easton Ellis, as I said. Okay, and then I have my French books over here. Or my books in French to say the, me more lyric. Okay, so let's get in. Okay, there we go. I did it. Okay, so tallest to shortest. Oh my gosh. No, that's not the one I wanted to show you. Oopsie. Where's the one I wanted to show you? Okay, you guys. Look at that! I have Till Lindeman's poetry book. Okay, yeah, he wrote a poetry book recently. I think it came out in like 2021. Maybe early 22, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there we go. And, oh my gosh, I know some of you might kill me, but I'm gonna go see Rammstein this Friday! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. I wish I could invite all of you, but no one's invited. Oopsie. And then music, of course, on which I shall play all my Rammstein music. And then yes, and so what's her name? We'll find out on my CDs and my chair. Nice. I also have this gal here, so let me know what we should name her. I have no idea, for the record, what the name of the plants are. If someone can help me with that, because like I'm kind of a dum-dum when it comes to names. Sorry. Yeah, so there they are. I'm not gonna leave her here. She goes by the window. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened. This light situation is the previous people that were here. I'm not a big fan of the pink, but I like the lights. I mean, also, I think the blanket fort's gonna have to go for now. I'm definitely gonna bring it back. The first reason is that I don't really know how I would put it up in my new place yet. And the other reason is that it is the middle of the summer and the blanket is fluffy shit, so it gets a little hot in there. It's already hot, so, you know. Anyway, so for now, we're gonna be here. It's okay. We'll bring it back later. I hope everyone's summer is going well. And sorry, I'll invite you next time. Next time I go to a concert, you're all invited. Okay, bye!